Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm doing something that I'm actually really excited for, and I'm actually going to be testing out my hourly planner. So this planner right here is the one that Erin Condren just messed up a little bit because they did send me a silver coil instead of a black coil. This is my neutral hourly layout that I am going to be using for my work planner starting in July, and I've never really used an hourly before, so I really wanted to kind of come on here and test something out, see kind of how it's gonna go and how I want to use my stickers, how I want to try it out. So today I'm actually going to be using plans from last year. This is my spread from last year of this same week in my work planner, and so I'm going to be testing this out actually using leftovers from a Little Miss Papery kit. So this is everything that I had left over. I wanted to see kind of what I can do with leftovers, because a lot of times I do have a ton of stickers left over, especially when I use full kits, and I just wanted to see kind of what I thought I might need. I've definitely ordered a bunch of stuff already, like mini kits and personal kits, things like that, but I really wanted to try it out myself and kind of see what stickers I'm actually going to be using, just try out a spread. So I will kind of flip through really quick and show you what leftovers I have to begin with. I'll zoom you guys in. So I do have this functional sheet with all these dots over here, some checklists, a couple big little dots. This one says lazy day, daily chore, and another daily chore. There's some paydays, plan, things like that, little happy mail thing, which obviously, and I think the reason I don't use a lot of the stickers up when I put them in my work planner is because obviously I'm not putting laundry day or date night or anything like that into the spread. So that's the functional sheet. I do have 2 full boxes and a couple little quarter boxes here. I think this is a strip of washi up top. I'm not 100% sure, but we will find somewhere to put it. And a few headers, some more quarter boxes down here. And what is this? Is it like a straw, a candy cane? I don't know. Is this a sticker too? Oh, that's cute. It is. I have a ton of little things left over, so I'm thinking that they will probably go into my spread as appointment labels. I have more headers, as you can see, so that's nice. I have some leftover date covers as well, so I will definitely be putting those in. A couple more pieces of washi and a quarter box, some deco down here, and then last but not least, I do have 1 full heart checklist and 2 more quarter boxes. So I'm kind of gonna see how it turns out. I'm gonna put down all my plans as if this was this past year. So this is December 2017, so obviously the dates don't totally match up with the plans that I had last year, but we're just gonna see. So on my work days, I normally start at 7:30 at the earliest, so I am gonna start by putting down all these date covers. So I'll start with the 18th, which is Monday, the 19th, which is Tuesday, 20th, which is Wednesday. I kind of like these alternating. It's kind of fun and cute. And these are totally crooked. Oh well. So yeah, this kit I actually used in my personal planner, and I'm pretty sure I didn't fill it out, which, to be honest, I have had issues with but okay, it's not anything new. I've always had kind of follow through issues with completing projects. So I totally love putting down stickers and that whole aspect, but actually following through and oh, that's a lot narrower. I guess I would just center it. That works. Yeah, so I've always had like follow through issues with not really completing stuff that I set out to do. So my planner this past year has a lot of spreads that I have put down, but really not actually finished filling out. I'd like get home from work and be too tired, or just like sit on the couch and fall asleep, something like that. So far in May, I am all caught up. I don't have anything that is not filled out, which is a really big deal for me. And I'm hoping that we are just like on a roll. And June, I'm really excited. That's my birthday month, so I'm going to be really motivated, I think, to really fill everything out and like make it all nice and pretty. I really thought I would be that way for Christmas, and I think what happened is I overdid it because I bought Christmas kits for my personal planner and my work planner, and then like some of them I barely even used because I went home for a little while, so it just like didn't really work out. Okay, I didn't know that these boxes were not as wide. That's good to know. Or that these boxes were wider. But that doesn't really look bad. It's not the end of the, like you can see the space in between, but that doesn't bug me too much. So next what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a full box in the corner. Let's see, I'll use this candy cane one. We'll see, I think this should be the same width as the other ones. Yeah, that works. And you do kind of cover up that first dot. So what I'm gonna do, let's see, I have these habit trackers from my newest addiction. I wonder if I have another one around here somewhere. Hang on. Okay, so I found just a habit tracker from leftovers from a Scribble Prince Co. kit. I pulled out all of my Christmas kits to see kind of which one I wanted to use. This doesn't really match, but we're just going to see how far down this goes. That way I can kind of get a feel for how far up I need to bring the box, which, you know what? I would just start my list here, maybe put some washi in. And start my checklist, because I do think I will be using this sidebar checklist. I think it's super useful, and it just like it makes sense for what I'm doing. Yeah, so I would start my checklist here and work it all the way down, because a lot of times, like my work planner, if something didn't happen, I would just carry it over and over and over, but that doesn't really, like, that doesn't make sense. It makes sense to do it down here. So let's see, what am I going to do? On Monday, I had an appointment at 3:30. Let's see how many, like I have 1, 2, 3. So I need 3 little quarter boxes. So on Monday, I had class. I do trainings for our volunteers at the shelter to come like work with the dogs and things like that. So that's at 3:30. I had a meeting at 10:30 on Wednesday. So I'll put this one in. I feel like it would, I don't know. It's hard. This is hard to center it all. Like, would I just put everything off to the side so it's all kind of like equal? Like, this one's pretty good. This one's like kind of crooked. I don't know. See, this is why I'm doing this, because I wanted to figure it out before actually putting down stickers in my real planner, and I didn't want to mess it up. Oh, and I said I had a meeting on Wednesday, and I totally put it down on Tuesday. So this is actually a good test to see how these stickers come up. This is matte paper. Oh, that was so easy. That was effortless. Okay, so it was 10:30. And then I'm just lining it up with these dotted lines here. Okay, perfect. And then Thursday, I had a meeting at 10 o'clock, so I put that on the 10 a.m. slot. Like, do I want to covering the time doesn't make sense to me, but I guess it does because, yeah, you can still kind of see through it too, like with these stickers, because they're light. See, so do I want to like center it, or do I want it all like lined up at the lines and then there's just the same amount of space on the ends? Like with the date covers, that wouldn't really work because like this one, it's really hard to see, but basically, I don't know if I can zoom you guys in to see this. Probably not. So the 0 is like almost poking out at the end of the sticker, right where it says Wednesday. So the date covers, you wouldn't really be able to like put all to the same side on the left, but I think maybe the like labels and things like that, I definitely could. Okay, so those are the meetings that I had this week. I had a holiday party on Thursday, and that was at 6 p.m. So I'm going to put this movie marquee down. That's so cute. What else happened? The 20th means it was payday, aka the best day ever. So I think I want to do it over. Do I have like, yeah, I want to do it over this. And I would just put it at the beginning of the day, I think, like at the very top, because all day is payday, right? So this I would line up with the 7 a.m. and put payday right over it. Perfect. Let's see what else happened. So, any more appointments? So work was open 12 to, well, okay, so technically, like last year, Christmas was on Sunday and Christmas Eve was on Saturday, so we were closed on Sunday, but we were open until 4. So I would probably, let's see, I would use one of these, I think, and say like the time. So I would say we were open at normal, which is noon, but we closed at 4. So I would put this right here to mark that. Let's see, and then since I do work at a shelter, our staff is there pretty much all, well, we have staff there every day of the year because the animals have to get fed and all their kennels have to get cleaned. So even though it was a holiday, but we do let volunteers come in and walk our dogs on holidays. So sorry guys, I'm having trouble getting this little thing off. It's really stuck on. Come on. There we go. So I'm going to use this paw print to mark volunteers. And then I guess I would just draw an arrow down or use some washi, something like that, to mark that. Maybe I will use a heart. No, I'm going to draw an arrow. I think I'm going to draw an arrow. Okay, what else happened? So one thing that I like to do is track how many adoptions we have during the day. So I would usually put that at the bottom here. So I wonder what I would probably just, I'll probably just use a little thing to do that with this kit. Yeah, we'll do little things because I only have 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and I need 6. Yeah, so I will just put random little things in. I usually like for them to be all the same, but again, these are leftovers, and I don't really mind just like doing random stickers. So I'm going to line it up with this corner down here and line it up with the dots so that they all have the same amount of whites next to them. This is kind of fun. Like, I'm excited to try something different. And this sticker is totally not coming up. Oh no! I don't know what happened. I'm just not going to mess with that one. I'll just do blue and pink to match the date covers. I think like I kind of fell out of planning for a while. I just wasn't really excited about it anymore, and now that I have a different kind of planner and I just like, I don't know, it's just more exciting to do something different, and yeah, I don't know. I'm really excited about it. So I think this is probably how I will mark it in the future. Just use like a little thing strip, and I like that Brittany strips are so like thick. Like if I had like these, probably, I don't know, that'd be a little thin. I kind of want to put one down to see, like I'll put an exercise header down just on Sunday to see, kind of to do a comparison. Oh my gosh, I was completely out of frame. You guys were probably shouting at me. Whoops. Oh well. So anyway, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this exercise header down on Sunday to see how it compares, like if I'm writing an adoption, if I'm using little things to write in adoption numbers. Oh, see, that's so little compared to, I like these thick ones. So I don't know, I'll figure something out, and it all depends on like which kits I'm using and things like that. Okay, so what I'm going to do next, so there is stuff that, you know, like sometimes I do stuff in the morning, like emails, so I'll put this here, this laptop, and I will put it at 9 a.m. and I'm just lining it up with the top this time, if you can see, which you probably can't, instead of like the bottom. So 9 a.m. I would do my emails. It looks like, let's see, and then maybe I would just put like a checklist from 10 a.m. to 11 a.m. It feels weird covering up the times since I did get an hourly, but like it doesn't really matter as much, like yeah, it like, I don't know, because the stuff that I would write in here, like this is just stuff that I would have to do during the day, not necessarily like at certain times. So that's why I think I would put in all my specific times first and then go in and add like checklists or like other things like that. So let's see, I'm going to put, I think what I'm going to do is use these little icons to mark my hours. So because I did track them. So I'll do, oh, but I put my email, so 9:30, because we usually have a meeting at 9. And I like to track my hours just because that way there's something else to refer to when I'm like looking at my timesheet, something like that, to make sure that that's actually what happened. So I'll say 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. That is when I worked that day. I worked, let's see, 9 to 6 on Tuesday. I'm gonna fill in the rest of these little like hour stickers and be back. Okay, so I don't know if I like that. So these are most of my hours. This day I came in like right when I had my meeting, and I left right after the party, which obviously the sticker's over that, so I'm not gonna fill that in. What else happened on this? So yeah, I think I'm gonna put checklists in for the rest of the week. And I like that if I needed like a super long to-do list on one day, I could just do it super easy. And like I would probably put my meal stickers in as well. Like if I had meal stickers on here, well, I guess I could, let's see. It doesn't look like I tracked my lunches, which is fine. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't, but I would probably put in where I took my lunches. So let's just try it hypothetically. So this, that way I just know when I'm taking them and making sure I'm just kind of making this up as we go along and seeing what I like and what I don't like. And I can totally envision myself just bringing literally all my stickers to work and going nuts, because we all know. Well, actually, you know what? I've done it before, and some of my coworkers do it too, so I don't think my bosses would be that surprised if I just showed up with a bunch of stickers. Okay, so that's so cute. Okay, so what I'm gonna do for Sunday is put down that check box wherever it went, and I'm also going to use a next week header. That way I can keep track of things that are happening in the following week. So what I like to do with these normally is I'll just put them on my day off so I can kind of keep track of what needs to happen or anything like that. See, okay, this looks weird to me. Let me try and zoom you guys in. Like, that looks really odd to me. That there's so much space on this side. Like, would it look better centered? I wonder. I also wonder how glossy stickers come up off this. I'll try that next. I think it would just, I like the concept that there's the same amount of space every single time, but that just looks a little bit better to me in a spread, like centered in the box. I don't know. What do you guys think? This is like really, really tough. Okay, so I would put it next week, and then I'll probably put important, because I feel like there's just so much that goes on in my brain that way. Like, it'll be nice, I think, to have a spot to kind of jot down, like, oh, this is happening on this day next week, or, you know, sometime this week. I am planning on picking up a set of these stylized sticky notes, and those will be going, I don't know where I'm going to put them. Probably on the front cover, I think, or just keep them in my desk. And that will be for, see, okay, here's my dilemma. So now do I center this and put that, like, this is weird kind of just floating there, is it not? Oh, and it's not straight. Let's try that again. Anyway, I'm going to pick up these stylized sticky notes. Oh my gosh. You guys, I really wasn't planning on filming this, so I'm sorry if I'm all over the place. I kind of just, inspiration struck me, and I got my planner yesterday, which it is totally fixed. They gave me the correct coil, and it's beautiful. I just love how, like, sleek it is. It looks much better, I will say, with a black coil, with the black leather, faux leather, than it does with the silver, so I'm excited about that. See, does that, I guess that doesn't look that weird, but now it looks weird everywhere else, so I don't know. Okay, I just noticed that I have these little icons. If I can track them down, these old, oh, oh no, they are, I was like, wait a minute, they're TVs. No, they're laptops, so I'm gonna put these in to mark that I need to do emails. This day I had to respond about volunteer orientation. This day I probably just had a crap ton anyway. I always have a lot of emails, which is good. It keeps me busy. And apparently on Friday I had emails to do too, so I'm sure I did them right over. We'll just put it up here. Yeah, why not? So that will mark that I had emails to do, and then what else happened? Like, basically I think what I want to use, what I kind of originally thought when I picked this up, was I really wanted to use this for appointments and classes and meetings and events and things like that. And then I would have, I'm going to use my notebook, my hardbound notebook that I got, as a to-do list every single day, and then kind of fill it in as I go, because there are some things that just, like, I do every day anyway, that, again, there's no, like, specific time that it has to get done, so we'll see what I think and kind of how it turns out. Oh, I still have all these quarter boxes. Let's see, what do I want to do with those? Oh gosh, my battery is about to die, just so you know. Let's see, what do I want to do with these? These are so fun. I want to put them somewhere. I'll do it. What help? Okay, so this day I had a like this. They're just so cute and fun. There we go. Oh my gosh, this peppermint one, like, I want it to be Christmas again already. Can it be Christmas? Look at this. Can you, is focus? Is it working? It's not working. Come on. It's not gonna focus, is it? That would be too easy. Anyway, these, I promise, it's really cute, and it's like peppermint, what do you call these? Peppermint circles? Spears? No, they're not spears. I don't know. So I think what I was originally thinking is, if I'm working, like I'm not working until 8 or something like that, I would use a strip of like the washi strips that come in the kit. But I'm wondering, like, is this width the same as this width? Because the columns are wider than the box, but it looks, to me it looks like it would be the same, but I really am not sure. I have no idea. And I don't like have any leftover washi, because obviously washi is like the first thing I put down. Although, you know what? I do. Okay, so hang on. I'm gonna put this little sticker somewhere because it's cute. I want to use it. How about on this side, right here? No, I want to put it here. There we go. It just needed a home. Okay, so I actually have a couple of kits that I'm probably never going to use. I'm going to use the washi strips from it. And these are kits that I got out of a grab bag from like a swap bag. So I'm going to actually turn the page. I'm going to go back to, I'm going to be weird. I'm going to go back to November because it's brown, and I want to make sure that I want to put washi in like an appropriate, I don't want to put brown wash, or like, what is it? It's like purpley brown. I don't know. Anyway, I really want to see if this is the same width, if it's going to fit. So I'm going to take this off, because basically what I want to do, if I'm not working until 8 or 9, I want to see if I can just cover up all that space, or how much it would cover up if I started right at the date cover up top. So let us see. Oh, see, it is the same. It's totally the same width. Okay. I kind of thought so. It was weirding me out, but I guess it's because there's no space in between the columns. That makes a lot more sense. Whereas in the vertical planner, there is space in between each day. So that fits perfectly, and it goes pretty much right until 8:30. Okay, that makes me feel a lot better. I just had to test it out and see, then that way, like, that's nice, because the date like strips, if I get a date strip, it'll cover pretty much all of it. So that's good. Okay, I just wanted to see if that was gonna work. All right, what I'm gonna do next, I'm gonna fill this kind of all out with stuff that I actually put in last year's planner, and I will be right back. Okay guys, so I just went in and I quickly jotted down everything, or not everything, but like most of the stuff that was in my planner from last year. So Saturday and Sunday I did have off this past year, so I didn't, like, obviously there wasn't a lot to put down on there. And I think this layout is just going to be a lot more functional. I am working 2 jobs, which is really exciting. I actually got a new job this past week, so I'll be working that. I'll be working that Friday through Monday before work. So I think this will help me really keep track of my schedule with that as well. So I know when I have to be somewhere, things like that. But other than that, let me know what you think. If you have any ideas of how to improve my layout, or, you know, send me some folks who do hourly plan with me. I've been watching a few on YouTube. They're just so much fun. Oh my gosh, I forgot to put in deco. I'm going to do it really quick because it's just so much fun. I'm going to do one here. No, I don't know. I just want to use these stickers up because I don't want them lying around all over the place. Let's see, this hot cocoa is so cute. Anyway, since I'm like already, you know, putting stickers in, I might as well just toss them all over the place. This is probably not how I would actually do it. Oh, I'm gonna do, it's cute. Yay. And this is important. Have an ice cream sundae and a little pinwheel somewhere up here. Okay, perfect. I just really wanted to use that up, and I want to put the little LMP, maybe, where do you guys put it? Do you guys use this sticker? Her little shop sticker, I'm gonna put right here. Okay guys, so obviously this is a very rough draft of what might happen potentially with my hourly planner, but I just really wanted to get in and try it. You can see, so I used an Inkjoy 0.7, and you can kind of see, I know the shadowing is really bad, and I'm sorry, you can kind of see a little bit of the writing right here coming through, but it's really not too bad. And I think if I used like a 0.5, it really wouldn't show through all that much. And so I'm excited to kind of get in here and try new things and test it out. So let me know if you have any favorite hourly planners or plan with me videos, anything like that. I would love to go ahead and go watch them. And thank you so much for checking out my video. Make sure to like, subscribe, leave me a comment. I'm still taking votes for any kind of live plan with me, so let me know if that is something you want me to do, and I will talk to you guys next time. Bye!